We got it all together for a brand new show. The LBC crew is here and so away we go. While the LBC crew is running from a spooky ghost, Kristatos is doing what he does the most. Hey, come on, get involved till the mystery is solved. Hang around with the LBC crew. Oh, hey, come on, get involved till the mystery is solved. Hang around with the LBC crew. That's the podcast. LBC Crew! Hello and welcome to another fun-filled mystery episode of the LBC Crew Show. I'm your host, Pat, DJ Kristatos. For this episode, we will continue with another case the LBC Crew will cover from the book Minute Mysteries by H.A. Ripley. These will be short minute mystery stories presented with an LBC Crew twist. At the end of the story, we will take a break to give you, the listeners, a chance to use your detective skills to help the LBC Crew solve the mystery. Will you get it right, or will you get it wrong? Listen carefully to the clues to help you along. Now, let's open up the LBC Crew case file called
The Professor Gives a Lesson.
Death Probe came into Inspector Kristatos' office yesterday,
said Professor Dark Web to his criminology class.
I want to speak to you alone, Chief,
he said, eyeing me with frank suspicion.
It's all right. Go ahead,
said Kristatos.
I've got some information on the Weasel Skull kidnappers. How much is it worth?
That all depends. Let's hear the story.
They're in one of my old buildings down on the east side. 3 men and a woman. All you gotta do, Chief, is to take this, walk in, and surprise them,
said our informer, tossing a Yale key on Kristatos' desk.
They rented a room from me about a week ago.
Sounds much too easy, Death Probe. I want something more definite than that. What makes you think that they're the kidnappers?
I heard them having an argument as I was doing some repair work out in the hall. One of the guys threatened to squeal if he didn't get a bigger cut. It sounded interesting, so I peeked through the keyhole. They were sitting at the table in the middle of the room, on which there was a stack of money.
Your story doesn't yet show they had any connection with the Weasel Skull kidnapping,
Kristatos said.
No. Well, last night I heard them mention Weasel Skull several times. And that ain't all,
continued Death Probe with a triumphant air.
Here's a code message one of them must have dropped. Well, Chief, how much do I get?
Get out!
Hollered Kristatos as he made a pass at Death Probe. Why was the informer treated so rudely?
Did you hear the clues to help you solve this mystery? We will take a short break to let you review your notes and return with the solution to this mystery. We will be right back.
Hey everybody, Clinton Robinson here. I recently attempted to sneak into the Longbox Crusade headquarters basement to watch some of the Albrecht brothers action movies while the crew was out at the Saturday matinee theater. Too bad I had a little mishap and got stuck down here, with no movies to boot. However, there are pieces of Pat's old podcasting equipment and excellent Wi-Fi service, so I decided to pass the time watching online fan film and talking about them. What, you don't know what a fan film is? Well, there are these non-theatrical movies that people post online of already established characters and settings. Ooh. Hey now. Just wait and see. Save all judgment for what happens when you listen to Fan Film Fridays, a new podcast found on the Longbox Crusade podcast feed.
Welcome back from the break. Were you able to piece the clues together to help the LBC crew solve this mystery? Let's go ahead and find out.
Here's the solution. Death Probe said he saw the kidnappers around a table as he peered through the keyhole. Yale locks do not have keyholes. Kristatos was justified in throwing him out, don't you think? The class found this an easy one. Did you? Since your eyes are so sharp that you cannot only look through a millstone, but clean through the mind, thus bespoke Lively.
And that will put this case to a close. We hope you were able to solve the mystery and had fun along the way with the LBC crew. Before you go, let me tell you where you can find the LBC crew on the internet. You can find the Longbox Crusade on iTunes, Google Play, and most podcatchers, or at www.longboxcrusade.com. We are also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Longbox Crusade. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Thanks for listening to this episode of the LBC Crew Show and helping the LBC crew solve this mystery. Until next time, hashtag LBC Crew. We got it all together for a brand new show. The LBC crew is here and so away we go. While the LBC crew is running from a spooky ghost, Kristatos is doing what he does the most. Hey, come on, get involved till the mystery is solved. Hang around with the LBC crew. Oh, hey, come on, get involved till the mystery is solved. Hang around with the LBC crew. That's the podcast. LBC Crew.